Hey guys! Hey. Welcome back to another episode of the Chocolate Dogs. So it's been a minute, but you know I have to ask. If you forgot, let me remind you. Have you looked in the mirror today and told yourself that you're beautiful, that you're worthy, that you're competent, that you can do this? If not, stop this video, go ahead and do that, and then come right back and we can get started.
Yes. So in this video, we wanted to kind of give a love letter, I guess, to our second year students who are about to enter step one prep mode.
Yeah.
A lot of you might be hopping into dedicated right after this break is over, or you
might
guys
studying during the break.
I was studying during the break.
I tried.
Didn't work. You might have 2 months after the break to finish your block or whatever, finish basically second year and then hop into dedicated. But this video is pretty much for you. Also for the first years, this could also be as serve as encouragement for you guys too, because
you finish your first
it will be literally you'll be here soon. So we tried to study during the break last year, and
I studied for a little bit, but I definitely didn't get as much done as I wanted to. And plus I still wanted to enjoy my break because I had talked to some MS2s, some MS3s at the time, and MS4s, and they're like, you should really enjoy that break because that's honestly the last break you're gonna get until stuff gets real. And they were right. So I studied a couple, I studied a little bit for a few days, but I was like, no, you need to rest.
Yeah.
Enjoy your break. Cause honestly, the stuff that you study over the break, you're probably gonna forget and have to learn again.
Yeah.
So I was just whatever.
I feel during the break, you don't have as much pressure that you do during dedicated to really just be on it. And because you don't have that much pressure, you kind of are not as disciplined as you should be. So that time that you're spending in your room trying to study and you're on Instagram or you're distracted or whatever,
you're not being productive.
You could just relax.
There are people who didn't study that early and still took their test on time, and then there's people who studied a long time and pushed their test back.
Yeah.
Honestly,
there is no right way.
Enjoy your break. Yeah. Enjoy your break. If you have to do something, do Anki or whatever. But just do if you absolutely have to do something small. Don't just slave away in the library.
You can watch Sketchy. That's something that doesn't require too much effort. But if you want to watch Sketchy, you might as well do some flashcards with Sketchy because you're gonna forget it. You're gonna forget it.
If don't spend more than 2 hours a day if you plan on studying, because you do want to make sure you enjoy that time with your family or doing whatever you're doing over the holidays, on vacation with your friends, with your man, with your girl. Enjoy those people because you're gonna be on a strict study plan. Very dedicated, and just honestly, when you start back in second year, because a lot of people start in January doing something every day. So enjoy this time.
Besides just this holiday, there's gonna be so much anxiety around this step one. Everyone's just don't say the name of the test. Don't. It's just so much drama around this test, and it's just if you gas it up to the point where everyone has gas,
and if you believe that gas, it's hard not to believe that gas.
It's really
Even
hard.
now, I hear the MS2s talk about someone, and I leave. I literally leave the room. I was I don't need this negativity around me right now.
Bad. And the thing is, right now, once school starts, you're gonna be around people who are just in the step one mode, or having anxiety about step one. And if you are someone who is easily influenced by that, you need to dip out of that room, that environment, that classroom, whatever it is, that study space. Go somewhere where you're able to find your zen and get stuff done. Because some of you guys are gonna still have we have repro left, reproductive system, and MSK, our musculoskeletal system left. And people were still stressed about step one during that time, and I was just am I not doing enough? What should I be doing? Everyone else is doing something and I'm not doing enough. You know what I mean? You start comparing yourself, and it's just bruh.
Because people are gonna do things I was over here in the MS2s, and some of them was I already studied for the last 2 blocks, so once we get to those blocks, I'm just gonna be step studying, and then towards the end I'll review. If that works for you, great. I'm glad you figured that out.
Yeah.
But just because somebody else is doing that doesn't mean you have to do that. If that sounds good to you, you're oh yeah, I can do that, then do it. If it works for you. But if it doesn't, don't feel pressured to do that. So you really have to just know yourself and know what works for you, and try to just limit to the amount of hush and chatter around you, and that you take in, because people are going to be doing their own things. If at this point you haven't gotten advice from anybody, then I would, and if you want to get advice, because you don't have to, you can do your own thing, but if you want to get advice, then I would seek it from 4th years and 3rd years, not 2nd years, unless they've gotten advice from somebody who did very well on their exam. But just like reach out to people who study like you do. If you have like a mentor who's an MS3 or MS4, like, because we have buddies, so like reach out to your buddy if that helps you. But if not, then you don't have to.
Yeah. And also, like, when you're on YouTube and you're looking for people who, you know, looking for advice, like, if you search our video, you might not see, like, what we did during step 1, but we talked about, like, our experience during step 1. You can go to Ambitious Abe. He is fourth year now. He was a GOAT for step, but he got a really, really high score because of the specialty that he wanted to go into. If you are not, if your study style isn't like him, don't feel pressured to do every single thing by the book, by whoever that you listen to, but what they do. Just pick little things that you find, like, that you think that you can adopt, and then you kind of like tailor it to your own study style, because not everyone's study style is the same. Like, you literally have little nuances that are very different from the next person.
So good luck, guys. We know this is like, we're not gonna sugarcoat anything. Like, step 1,
it was hard.
Studying was the hardest time of my life.
It was
honestly
hard.
Like, good riddance, 2019. I am so ready to be done with this. Like, tomorrow cannot come soon enough, honey. But yes, you can do it. You will do it. You will get through it. If y'all need any words of encouragement, because we had people who reached out to us like after we had finished studying for step this year, and we were helping them out. So if you just need any type of advice, because we didn't do a video about how we studied, but like if you need tips, we can help you with tips.
Yeah, we can.
If you just need any encouragement, like we can give you that encouragement, because we know that it's very necessary.
Yeah.
So just going into this, I don't know how y'all's curriculum is, but if you can go home and study.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, get away from everything and everybody at your school and all that chatter, all the little hearsay. Like, just go home and study, because honestly, that's what I'm going to do for step 2. Like, I'm going home and I'm studying. I'm not going to be around here. So, like, find the places where you're most comfortable and where you can be the most focused, and go there and stay there. So that's like my number 1 piece of advice.
And I want to just echo what Raheem told us back not this time last year, but like last spring. He basically said, you know yourself best. Exactly. And so just trust yourself. Trust yourself.
And that's the hardest thing to do. For me, that's the hardest thing to do, especially when you're in med school and like you're hearing what everybody else is doing, and like, you know, in med school we compare ourselves. Period. It's inevitable. It's hard. Like, you can't do it. You can't not do it. So yeah, really trust yourself. Reflect on like who you are, how you study, what works best for you as a person, and just try to just stay focused and like remind yourself of like how you got there, who you are, where you are, and you know you got this.
For sure. I think that was kind of like our gym wrapped up in one as well.
Honestly. And stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up. Honestly, y'all.
That's number 1. Stay prayed up.
That should be the foundation of everything that you do.
Honestly.
You wake up in the morning, talk to God. You stress, talk to God. You happy, talk to God. When you want to go to sleep, talk to God. Like, you should have a constant conversation throughout the day with that man upstairs, because sis, without him, we wouldn't be here recording with you guys. We wouldn't be here in third year, flourishing in every aspect. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And so we have to give glory to him, of course. Yeah, that kind of wraps up this video.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys got some gems from this.
Yeah, also, sorry, MS2s, but now I'm talking to MS3s.
Oh, yes.
So MS3s, we know clerkship, all about doing questions. That's really how we study. So in the description box, there will be a link for Exam Guru, 50% off.
Yes.
It's a great question bank. It has all the questions for all the different shelf exams, P's, internal surgery, sciatic OB, all of that. And to study for step 2.
Yes.
So if you're interested in another question bank, check it out.
Questions gonna save your life, sis. So
honestly,
make sure you use our discount code below. We will put it right here for you and in the description box. So yeah. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The Chocolate Docs everywhere, pretty much. I mean, Twitter is chocolate_doc, but if you just Google it, you'll find it. You'll find it. It's easy. Facebook, we're on there as well.
Yes.
But yeah, make sure you subscribe, y'all, because you know we're back, kind of. We'll be building as much as possible.
Share with a friend.
Share with a friend
too.
For sure.
Comment, leave an encouraging message for somebody. Yeah, leave an encouraging message for MS2 that you know who's currently like in the process of step studying and getting ready for step and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Just leave some positive affirmations and encouraging words.
Because we need it. We need it and they need it.
We need to support each other.
For sure. So we will see you in our next video.
Bye.